Welcome to the Real Estate Espresso Podcast, your morning shot of what's new in the world of real estate investing. I'm your host, Victor Menasce. The first few days of this week, we're talking all about the kinds of amenities today's buyer are looking for. When I say buyer, you could be talking about a single-family home, a condo, or an apartment. All three are your target buyer. All of them will look to your amenities and often make a decision to buy or rent based on the features and amenities in your property. On Monday's show, we focused on single-family homes. On yesterday's show, we talked about condo amenities, and on today's show, we're talking about apartment amenities. People seek rental apartments for a variety of reasons. Number one, they can't afford to buy. For some, lower rent means more than amenities. They're just looking for the cheapest place to live. Number two, some people rent because they're in town for a short period of time. It's too long for a hotel stay and too short to buy a property. And number three, empty nesters who are downsizing from the family homestead. In some cases, they'll downsize into a condo, but in many cases, they don't want to tie up a lot of cash in the equity. They would rather rent and use the equity they've accumulated over a lifetime to fund their retirement. All of these are looking for different amenities, but one thing for sure, except when affordability is the most important criteria, amenities do matter. And there is an amenities arms race, there's no question about it. If they're coming from a single-family home, they might feel like they're giving something up. And the purpose of amenities is to eliminate that feeling that they're giving up something. They're really gaining amenities that would have been completely out of reach in the average single-family home. For those who are downsizing from a single-family home, they often want condo-quality amenities in a rental product. These luxury rentals are more expensive than your typical market-rate rental, but the amenities and the services make the product offering attractive. The tenant in these buildings will be looking for something to bridge between a single-family home and senior housing. They don't want to go into independent living senior housing, which could eventually bridge into assisted living. They want more services than a simple market-rate rental. Like we discussed yesterday, the tenants in these A-class apartments want nearly the same amenities as a condo buyer. They want a fitness center, they want a swimming pool. In many locations like Florida, where you can get an extended season, the swimming pool can be a central amenity. And if you put in a $500,000 pool, these residents are getting access to an amenity that is far fancier than something they might have been able to have in a single-family home. They're going to feel like they're taking a step up from their single-family home. They're going to want a dog park where they can take the dog for a run and not have to worry about the dog running off into the woods. Many condo buildings restrict the use of barbecues. So if that's an issue, you're going to need to provide an outdoor grilling area and an outdoor dining area as an amenity. That could be a rooftop patio, or in a garden-style apartment, it could be part of the parkland setting in the landscaping. Often, this is the best place to locate the grilling area. Now, in today's environment, security, of course, is important. That means the FedEx and UPS guys need a place outside the lobby entrance where they can securely drop deliveries. These delivery lockers are not that expensive. They offer a lot of value by solving a real problem. In a lot of cases, there's a need for refrigerated e-commerce delivery. That's when people order their groceries from an online grocer. This too can be a very valuable amenity. For those buildings that cater to an older demographic, just like in the condo, you want to include a massage therapy studio as an extension to the fitness center. That's a welcome amenity. There's a lot of traveling massage therapists who arrive on site with their own portable massage therapy table. Designing workspace into an apartment is also increasingly important. It should be truly designed for work. If it's an afterthought, it's not going to work. Now, if you're going to need to hold the occasional meeting, having a small business center with a boardroom so you can host a meeting can also be extremely valuable. A lot of apartment complexes include a party room, but I find the party rooms don't get used that much. Having a dedicated conference room makes a real difference, and I suggest you build several of those so the tenants can hold business meetings. And just like for single-family homes and condos, smart home features are becoming more important. This could be as simple as a smart thermostat, electronic locks, and controlling the lights from an app with your phone. And these features are inexpensive to add, and they create the feeling of a technologically up-to-date home. And then finally, it's super important to provide the best possible internet service. Retrofitting an existing apartment complex with optical fiber internet or building fiber into your new complex is incredibly important. Connectivity is a valuable amenity, and if you have it, it really sets you apart from some of the other older complexes. And while amenities don't count as part of your square footage calculation or your dollar per square foot calculation, they are the magnet that will cause people to rent your property. As you think about that, have an awesome rest of your day. Go make some great things happen. I'll talk to you again tomorrow.